Kirsty from Sky Sports. I'd like to start with Sergio Aguero. He's been quoted as saying that he'd like talks at the end of this season. Should that put any doubt on where he will be next season, and how keen are you to make sure he's happy and keep him here at the club?
I spoke 10 times about that. 10 times, you know my opinion.
But
I cannot answer every single press conference about Sergio Aguero. He's so happy, I am so happy, we are so happy. So 10 times I answer, no more, please.
would you like him to stop talking to the press about it now then?
I was not clear in my answer.
Moving on from Sergio Aguero then, you're playing Sunderland next up. They were the first team you played at the beginning of the season. How happy are you with how far your team has progressed? Are they at the level that you were hoping to see them?
During the season we had good moments, and the other not so good. So we are in good moment now, but we have to repeat every single game again and again. So it's far away from the first game in the Premier League. So new game, Tottenham and Liverpool were not able to win in Sunderland. So every game will be a final for both contenders, not just for the people or the teams that are playing for the Premier League, for the Champions League qualification, for Europa League, for non-relegation. So every game will be tough until the end of the season.
But are you happy with that they're at the stage that you were hoping to see? I mean, how much of a learning curve for you has it been?
Every game is a game to learn, to improve, and so football is not an ending situation. Everything you can improve, you can get in worse too. So it just to of course, when we are in the beginning of the season, we made things that now we are better. So because it's normal. So after 7 months, 8 months together, you make things that is normal. So because we try to improve on our mistakes, we see the games we are playing, we see the opponents, how good they are, how what can we do to get in better. I know the players better than the Sunderland game, they know me better. So that is normal. So hopefully next season we'll be better team than now. So with this worst team is that we are in trouble. So that is only the you know what we have to do.
You're playing Sunderland, who are 33 points behind you. You've just had 2 wonderful cup performances and scored a lot of goals. Everybody will think you should win the game. How do you make sure in your players' minds that they're ready and they're focused?
Never. When I see a team or analyze a team, I never see the table. Never. So it doesn't matter the position what they are. So I know in that position they will be more physical and they will pay more attention because of COVID, their situation, his situation, Sunderland's situation is not easy. But the people can think whatever in terms we should win. Liverpool and Tottenham also should win there. It was not able. So every game will be so difficult and so complicated, and will be next Sunday.
Your players have been talking this week believing they can still win the title even though you are 11 behind Chelsea. Why do you think you can still win the title?
The last 2 or 3 months I'm talking about my team, thinking about the next game, step by step, thinking about and focus and target about what we have to do to win the next game. So thinking about in the best, far ways would be a big mistake for our side, big mistake. So just focus in Sunderland after Stoke City, after try to win the game in the quarterfinals, the cup, to go to semi-finals in Wembley in London, and after Monaco, and after Liverpool, and after national team break. That is the only we can think.
Can I just ask you very quickly on Gabriel? He's been photographed playing his guitar. How long before we see him playing football again, do you think? Any news on him?
No, hopefully he came back as soon as possible, then he will become a singer. So that is my dream.
Hi,
No injuries.
So, good, thank you. So yeah, we'll take it. Vincent is fit again, is he?
Vincent, you know.
and Alec Kolarov, is he okay too?
Yeah. Kolarov is fit.
Danny, please. Thank you. Pep, amateur referees are going to go on strike this weekend in the UK. Amateur referees. And I just wanted to ask, what do you think about the way referees are treated here in England?
No comments. The people
treated well?
No, the people give me advices from the first day. Please, in press conference, don't talk about the referees. So I followed that instructions.
Pep, you mentioned obviously the Liverpool results at Sunderland. Liverpool beat you at Anfield, and then obviously went to Sunderland, and everyone was expecting them to win, and they drew the game. Is that a really good lesson for your players, that they can't have any complacency?
No, I think the 5 or 6 teams they are on top in the league. Everybody expects they are going to win the games, and when that doesn't happen, okay, we are okay. You know, everything happened, but not just in that case. So football show us here in Barcelona, in Germany, and my experience, everything can happen in football. So how many times, you know, the people you win Huddersfield 5-1, that's normal, it's okay. But how many times you saw the teams in the cup are able to beat in the Premier League teams? Many times, a lot of times. So when you are a football player or manager in a big club like Manchester City, so you have to be able to handle that, to accept you have to win every single game. When that's going to happen, you have to accept the storm is coming, and handle that as best as possible, win again as quick as possible to make the storm stronger, and that is what it is. But of course, before the game to Sunderland, I am completely awareness we cannot win. So we have to prepare well, because we'll be tough. We'll be tough, like all the games we play here in Etihad. But what I am confident the most is because every day my feeling is better. Our build-up is better. We create more chances. The last 2 games we scored 10 goals. So we create more chances, equal chances than before, but now we are able to score the goals. The average about how many chances we concede is more or less equal. So that is what we have to continue in that terms, and after we will see how is our level at the end of the season.
Just on your build-up play, do you feel like your interplay between your attacking midfielders and your strikers and your positioning is moved on a lot and is getting close to where you want it, or is there still a huge jump for this team to make?
Yeah, our decisions, because the build-up is always a take decisions in function of the movements of the opponents. Our take decisions is much better. Since for our goalkeepers, Claudio the last game, it was an exceptional in the terms, and Willy also is reading much better, because when the winger press, the man free is the fullback. When the number 10 press, is our midfield is alone. So read that, need to process. We try to train and analyze when we are going well, why we didn't well. When we are not going well, why we didn't well. So, and I think the team is a little bit much better in that terms. And after that, the spirit, how they run all the balls when they don't have the ball is also increasing, is much better, and that makes me confident. But you have to show again in Sunderland in the next games.
Pep, how will you handle Vincent Kompany this time then? He's had so many sort of setbacks. Are you going to have to use him sparingly? So
I think must be not easy from Vincent. I understand completely, because the last what happened was in the training session. It was nothing. It's not serious like before. It's the last process. Yesterday we trained with us, the first training session, so it's ready to come back, because since the last previous injuries, the last one, it was 1 month or 1.5 months fit. Of course, he didn't play because of my decision, but he was fit. It was. Hopefully can help us in the last 2-3 months of the season.
Pep, you've been in the sort of position that Chelsea are in at the moment. What sort of thing goes through your mind when you see a team like City coming from behind, playing the way you are at the moment? Is it difficult to focus just on winning, or do you have one eye on the team?
In the Chelsea position or position?
In the Chelsea position, when you've
But
been in that sort of position.
I think it's the comfortable position. Everybody would prefer to be in the Chelsea position because you are playing knowing it's losing one game, we'll be in top. If you lose 2 games, we'll be in top. And we'll see 3 games, we'll be in top. And when that's happened, it's during the game your mentally is more relaxed and more confident, and of course the quality of the play make the difference. That's why you have not to be, I said your colleague before, so not to answer too much about how many points we are behind or how we have to do. The better way is what we have done in the last game, what it was our plan, what we thought about what we should do, and after analyze which kind of things we did it properly well and the other ones we can improve and make it better in the next game. And after that, we will see what happened in the end of the position. But now we are in 3 competitions and we're going to focus on game by game, the best team as possible to play that game. If we're able to win the next one, good regeneration, next one. And we will see with a good spirit and how they celebrate against the championship in the cup when see 11 players after they score the first goal and the second goal all together, not 8-9, all together to be close. How they celebrate the 1-1, 2-1. Players like experience, win a lot of titles like Sergio, like Pablo, like many players. How that is what I want to see. That is what I like the most. And after that, we will see if a team is better than us. Shake hands, improve. Next season we'll be there again.
You mentioned earlier in the week that the out-of-contract players are not going to make any decisions until the end of the season. Have they given you assurances that they won't speak to anyone between now and then as well?
I don't know because the managers, I don't speak with the managers. I speak with Chiqui Begiristain, so I don't know what if they speak. Maybe they can speak regularly, of course, because the manager job is to do that. So, but it's the club. So
You're
I have a lot of.
taking that risk, though.
I have a. Sorry.
You're comfortable taking the risk that they might
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Pep, Fred Caldeira, Esporte Interativo Brazil. Gabriel Jesus is one of the 6 players indicated to Premier League Player of the Month award. Davi Silva as well, and you were one of the managers. Congratulations, by the way. The Brazilian player just...
Managers.
It's not been announced yet.
Yeah, I voted. Nominated, yeah.
Yeah, nominated.
Yeah,
not
indicated, I
yeah.
misspoken, sorry. The Brazilian just played 3 games in whole February. Do you think this is a sign that he impressed not just City fans, but English football in general? Thank you.
So I understand I'm business, but all respect, to be player of the month or manager of the month is, believe me, guys, what counts on that. So for me, it doesn't matter. Gabriel Jesus is a player of the month, or it doesn't player of the month. I'm sad because he's not able to help us, and of course, what the moment he played, he helped us a lot. That is what I want to see like a manager. That is a team. Our success, mistake is our mistakes, and good things is our good things. And the other point is for the okay. Today is what it is, but in my period, like a football player, didn't exist that. So normally the manager of the month is because they won. It's simple like that. And normally the people have more money to spend on better players. So I said many times, I won a lot of prizes because they train good teams. If not good teams, I didn't have so many prizes. And that is nothing important for me. Is see the team spirit, and playing better, like a team. And then players knows it depends of his teammates, their teammates, not about his own performance. When we save and the goalkeepers make a good performance, it's for the team, not for the goalkeepers. And when we score goals, it's not for the strikers, it's for the team. And that is what is important. When I hear so many times, oh, my always dream is win the golden ball, Ballon d'Or, or these kind of things. That is ridiculous. That is no sense. It's win the title, so make the people happy. But now today is another way it was before.
We
Usted ha trabajado con...
You have had under your command 3 of the best Chilean players of all times, Alexis Sanchez, Arturo Vidal, and now Claudio Bravo. Is there a common skill they all share?
Semejantes. Se puede identificar a los jugadores chilenos de una manera semejante, si mentalmente son muy fuertes, son diferentes.
No,
Hacer una reflexión al respecto.
no lo sé, tendría que vivir en Chile para saber cómo son
I would
estar
have to
muchos
live
años,
in
sí, solo
Chile
sé
for a
que
long time
la
to
generación
answer
de
that,
jugadores
but
chilenos como
I
Claudio,
think
como Arturo,
these
como
3
Alexis,
players,
Sánchez,
with other ones,
son tres
it was a
jugadores,
really
de
good
una
generation of
generación
players in
más
Chile.
nivel, más tantos
They
otros que
gave
están ahí
Chilean football a
Chile
step
que han
up.
dado al
They are all
fútbol
very
chileno un salto
competitive
de
in the
calidad
human
que
level.
antes
They are
no
fantastic
existía.
guys.
Se
So
creen
I
que son muy
felt, I
buenos,
feel
porque
really
lo
lucky
son,
to have them
y
under
solo
my
puedo decir
command.
que son muy competitivos los tres que he cruzado, a nivel humano fantásticos los tres. Y tuve mucha suerte de entrenarlos, pero analizar el fútbol chileno no sé por qué no estoy ahí.
Buenos días, mister. Hablando de alguien que dirigió a esos 3 jugadores chilenos, Jorge Sampaoli.
I want to ask you about Jorge Sampaoli. He's been on the odds to train Barcelona in the future. Do you think he would be a suitable manager for FC Barcelona? What do you think of him?
Con más del 50% de las preferencias en Cataluña, en los medios catalanes, para dirigir el próximo año a Barcelona. ¿Qué le parece el estilo que tiene Jorge?
Es un grandísimo entrenador.
I can say he's a great manager. He has shown everyone in the Chilean national team in Seville this season. I just can say he's a great manager.